Hi, my name is Jun from Headstray Pain Solutions. Let me explain how our treatment works. To understand this, we also need to understand how pain works to an extent. Pain is a perception, meaning it's a sensation created by your brain. Much like your other senses, like your eyesight, your hearing, in order to experience the sensation and experience pain, there needs to be an input. For example, you need light for us to see. We need vibration as an input for us to hear. When it comes to pain, you need neurological signal from your body in order for your brain to react by giving you pain. Now, there are many ways of the body to send these signals, and one of the ways is by the activation and stimulation of nerves. We call them receptors. Think of these receptors like buttons in your body. And when you press the button, it sends a signal that we call a neurological signal to your brain, and that tells your brain, your brain processes it and tells you, okay, something just happened in that position, in that area. Like a computer, think of it like this. You press the letter A on your keyboard, that signal gets to the motherboard processes it, and it makes the letter A shows up on your screen. Now the problem sometimes is that these buttons malfunction and it keeps sending neurological signal to your brain even without stimulation, even without anyone pressing the button. Eventually your brain will react to it by giving you sensation of pain and symptoms and inflammation, tight muscles, all the symptoms that associate with pain. And this is essentially a software issue, not the hardware issue, especially if you have had the injury long time ago or the pain comes with no known injury whatsoever. Now this is a very crude and simplistic way of describing pain, but for the most part this is true. So what we do in clinic is we first find out what type of buttons, what type of receptors it is. And then two, we're going to find out where it is. And sometimes they're not actually where the pain is. And we get these things called referral to pain or the tightness that are somewhere else in the body. And once we figure that out, when we figure out what it is and where it is, we go and reset it essentially. And to reset it, we use different methods. And in clinic, there's different methods we use. Now, that is just the physical side of things of pain. So pain is a multifaceted, reason for pain. And another big reason for pain is actually your stress. Now, if you have the pain for a long time or the pain is so bad, you will naturally develop stress and emotions that are related to the pain. Things like fears, worries, whether you worry whether it will go away or do you have to live with this forever. So in clinic, in order to actually deal with the pain as a whole, as a whole system, we have to address your stress that comes with it also. We do that by a method of using your eye movement methods, and also your brain's ability to process information and stress in this instance. It's a nice and simple way to deal with stress. We don't get rid of the stress, we reduce it and distance the relationship between the pain and the stress so that we get a better chance of looking at the signals, the neurological signal, the buttons problems in the body. So essentially, this is how we deal with pain. We are like the IT guys of your body. Thank you.